Nobody was hurt in the fires, but the Prime Minister's door was damaged. Counter-terror police have launched an urgent probe after 2 properties linked to Sir Keir Starmer were damaged in suspected arson attacks. Fires broke out at the doors of 2 residences in North London within 24 hours of one another, prompting emergency services. The Metropolitan Police said it is investigating whether the fires were linked and said counter-terror police are involved. Scotland Yard is also looking into a vehicle fire as part of the probe. The London Fire Brigade attended one of the properties after reports of a fire shortly after 1:30 a.m. The door to the property was damaged, but nobody was hurt. The home has been targeted repeatedly by protesters, including pro-Palestinian activists who have staged demonstrations outside the property. A Downing Street spokesperson added, "The Prime Minister thanks the emergency services for their work." The incident is subject to a live investigation and we won't be commenting further. Sir Keir is understood to still own the home but lives at the Prime Minister's official residence in Downing Street. At just before 3 a.m. on Thursday, firefighters were called to a small car fire on the same street. Two fire engines from the local fire station were in attendance and the blaze was under control by 3:30 a.m. At just after 3 a.m. on Sunday, LFB was called to a small fire at the front door of a house converted into flats in nearby Islington, which is also linked to Sir Keir. A Met spokesperson said, "At this early stage of the investigation, officers are working to establish the circumstances of all 3 fires and are keeping an open mind as to whether there is any connection." All are being treated as suspicious at this time, and inquiries remain ongoing. A pro-Palestinian group known as Youth Demand sparked outrage last April by targeting Sir Keir's family home with banners demanding he stop the killing in Gaza and placing rows of children's shoes in front of his door. Three people were charged over the protest but avoided jail, while MPs from across the political spectrum condemned the targeting of private homes. Sir Keir's home has been rented out since he moved into Downing Street following Labour's landslide general election win last July. In a separate incident before Sir Keir had moved out of the house, Just Stop Oil protesters were moved on by police after turning up outside to sing climate change-themed Christmas carols.